Hey, yo, this is your boy Mind Control, come back with another video. And this time, well, not this time, but as you can see, we made it to Master Rank. And we made it with ninjas, like I said. Only change I made to the deck was I added the White Dragon Ninja, which is kind of like, it's good, but what sucks about it is, for whatever reason, Maizen cannot special summon this out of the deck when you react to something. So you will always have to use Dancing Leaves, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. But yeah, with that being said, cue the intro. And we're back. And yeah, so what I'm gonna do this time, since I definitely grinded to make to get Master Rank today, I would say, what's the 23rd, right? What the heck? I would say, was this the first battle? This was the first battle. I was switching decks like a motherfucker, and I pretty much got aggravated because I ran into a bunch of Yugiohs and Tempais back to back to back. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go through and we're gonna watch as I make it to Master Rank. So sit back, get your popcorn, and we got some gameplay to go through. So instead of me cutting that out, I just fast forward a little bit just so you know I wasn't no tomfoolery. And I'm going second in a lot of these battles. So like I'm not BSing. This is against Fire King. This is the first game that I switched back to ninjas because I was playing voiceless voice, and I think I was playing goddamn aliens too. And I just kept getting the back row blowing out. Oh, that sounds crazy. But that was what kept happening. So I was getting pretty aggravated. And as you can see, it was an uneventful turn. There was nothing I could really do. He pretty much got rid of Torby. And yeah, we got one super poly set, and then thank God he drew the Ash, so we can just get rid of this with the super poly. And instead of using the Mitsu, we just use the Baku, because we can't really do nothing with the hand. We can't special summon it out, so that's the reason why we use that one instead of the freaking Mitsu. So we get the yeah, we use this. We destroy that just so we can get this to add it back to hand, and we get this to special summon out, so we can get some, you know, some recursion real quick. So it's one of those little, you know, slick plays I like to do. So since you can special summon Mitsu out of the hand, we just did that. Since when you control alien monster, not alien monster, I got the ninja monster. So we get that. We use the effect. And this is where I realized, like, oh, I don't got enough material to go crazy. But it is what it is. When you want to use this cross sheet play, you normally want to use it with Hanzo in deck instead of using any other card, because Hanzo pretty much lets you add another card to hand. That's how you get the Baku, and then you use the Baku, you special summon yourself out, and then you go into Bull Sword Dragon, but not with Baku. And I already used the effect to special summon from the deck, so it kind of like, yeah. So he get Pop Blood, and I instantly banish that just in case he gets any card. We'll be good to go. So you get the Divine Temple, which you're really not scared of. Granted, he had some good plays with Divine Temple, but yeah, it is what it is. So we use Cannon Ninja just so we can get one of the cards from the graveyard, so we can have some recursion for next turn. Use the Bellstar to get rid of the cannon. Well, you push the cannon in the back row, but we're really not too concerned with that. It doesn't really do anything to us. I don't know why he didn't throw Maizen in the back row, but it's his prerogative, so he could do what he do. So we get Torby from the graveyard, and since we got Gravity Ninja, we just use that to knock both of those face down. He instantly used goddamn Divine Temple to get out the Birch, but we're really not concerned with that at all either. We have enough plays that we're good to go. We're not too concerned with it plays what you can do afterwards. So we get the Grandmaster. Use Green Ninja to flip him face down. Now we indefinitely know that he's like cooked. Get hit in village just so we can have some extra protection. Hit village lets us add Baku back, but we can't use this effect once we grab it for hitting village. We can't use the effects. So I just want to get rid of that face down card just in case. And it was a set for spoilers betrayal. I didn't know what it was. I didn't want him to like imperm the Maizen and I can't attack directly. So yeah, that's the first gameplay. We should be good to go. He's still in diamond. So the next gameplay is against this is a Drytron player. He pretty much, we had a dead hand and he pretty much steamrolled me. So I will save this replay just in case anybody wants to see it. Just let me know and it'll be in the save replays under this name. But I'm not going to watch that. The next replay is Fire King Snake Eyes again. And I think this is a replay with me going second. Yup. So we're going to get at it like this. And yeah, we're going second again. So I think this... Is this the same replay? It is the same replay. Pardon me. I'm bugging. Oh, so this is not even the replay I'm talking about. See, I'm bugging. This is the next replay. I did that. And then we play against some Goblin Biker type shit. Don't even worry about that other replay because I'm a little tired and a little aggravated. So we've been playing this game for a couple hours now. As you can see, as I get to the end, you'll realize that, yeah, it was getting a little frustrating. So we're going second again. We're playing against, what's this? Phantom Knights / Goblin Biker, which is a pretty cool deck. And we don't really know what to use our Ghost Spell with because he have so much advantage in the graveyard that it's kind of hard to stop his plays. And what he did right here, he got goddamn himself. He drove himself. So we got the cards that we needed. And yeah, we're okay with him not, like, we're not drawing more cards because we're good to go right now. So I know we don't want to get rid of scales. And my biggest thing is I don't want him to get super advantage with the Goblin Biker, the mean, whatever the hell it is. Mean Merciless. So we let him do all these plays and we save it for the Goblin Biker so he doesn't like fuse freaking archetypes together. But this was a pretty, I won't say a hard battle, but it was one of the battles where I'm like, ugh. So yeah, we waited for that and then we go spell that. We know he don't have nothing on the field to stop that negate, so we're good to go. So he opted out to get a SP Little Knight, and yeah, we okay with that too. So yeah, we got Super Poly, instantly use it. And we go into Gurura. And this is like one of the cards you can see. We pretty much use this card a lot, right? So he attached it to Hanzo so we don't get that draw. And I don't know why I didn't use, oh no, we want to attack with that. Get rid of that. Get Hanzo in a grave so we can add it to hand, which is the wrong play because it's going to summon face down. But at the same time, it's still good to go. So he used Fog Blade to summon out the same card we just wanted to destroy anyways. I mean, we were going to banish anyways. So he kind of like dodged one of our negates, well, banishes. But it helped us out because now we can just banish it. Because once you use that effect to summon it out, it's banished forever. So we do that, get the Hanzo in grave. He's banished. Use Hanzo, summon that out. Boom, now we're good to go. So now we have a banish and a dancing leaf on field. So he used, I forgot the name of this card. We ashed that. Whatever his card name is, he called by the Graven. Cloak. Yeah, that's what name, Cloak. So he used Cloak, and then he called by the Graveyard Ash. So we get rid of the goddamn scales, and we preemptively use our Dancing Leaves, which was stupid on my part. And for whatever reason, I thought Dancing Leaf, Dancing Leaf was multiplication, and for whatever reason, I thought I was summon out multiplication so I can get a bunch of negates and a vanish. And I just went for the Mitsu as the beginning, and stupidly as myself, I just kind of like went in autopilot and had a brain fart. So that's the reason why you've seen that huge misplay, which is okay because he didn't have no plays to back that up. But yeah, that was one of those plays where I like, god damn it, that was stupid. So right here, I have the Maxi in hand, and then I have the Dancing Leaves. Which I could have done was I could have put the Maxi face out and then use that to tribute off, but I was thinking that whatever you have on fill, I'm gonna be able to banish anyways. So it's not going to be a huge deter to what we got going on. And he seen the Maxi, he realized that yeah, he was pretty much getting outplayed. Even though I made a huge mistake. Let's go to another replay. This is a replay against Duel. And I don't know if I want to show that replay or not. But yeah. Duel is kind of aggravating, especially when you don't get the right cards. It just steamrolls you. I think we have decks with Duel, which is coming up soon, so I'll just show another replay with Duel. This one is against Ritual Beast, which was pretty easy. It's pretty much I just turn everything face out. This is a good duel right here, so we'll show this one. The idea with this video, god damn, I can't talk. I did this video to show great showcases of the deck, not to show me steamrolling decks. So these are back and forth engagements, and I'll just have you guys see this. And I'm gonna save a bunch of these replays, so there's no worries. So we start for Hanzo. We have Mitsu, and the idea behind this is, if we can go to Maizen, always get you a goddamn duplication, because you could use Maizen to summon out Gravity Ninja, and then use duplication to get you a bunch of cards on fill. That's my prerogative behind it. And on top of that, I have a call for the grave, so just in case they have Ash. So he does have Ash, and I may have Maxi, and it kind of sucked because I did not know at this time I was playing against goddamn Labyrinth. So my whole idea is behind my head is I'm like, okay, well, in phase, I'm going to summon all these monsters out, and I'm going to freaking banish one of these face down cards. Then I thought to myself, what the hell? I can't banish nothing because it's in the end phase, and Torby only resolves in either phase, main phase or end phase. I mean, main phase or first or second phase, not end phase. So I kind of got damn myself. And he got the Cuckoo Clock, which we already know what that does. And then he got the Silver Castle, Lady Labyrinth. So I'm like, oh man. Everybody know once Labyrinth gets started, they kind of steamroll like a motherfucker. So he had Welcome Labyrinth, so he pretty much had everything. And he got Dual Cannon. So I think, at first I was thinking like, why would you get this card? If anything, I love this card. And then I remember, okay, Cross Sheep, Burrow Sword, Dragon. That's an FTK. Not FTK, but OTK. So maybe he's trying to prevent that from happening. And I was remembering that, and I'm like, yeah, well, I can't one turn kill if he had that on field, because he's just gonna have it get removed from the field. So I'm like, damn. But it is what it is. So now we in a pretty peculiar state. So we use Mitsu to get the negates from the monsters that he have on field, and we start banishing stuff. Since we banished the simultaneous equation, which basically banished all our monsters, which we don't want that happen at all. We get us a notebook. Since he have cards on field, we're good to go with have a notebook, and we pretty much can set one from the graveyard and then set one from the deck. It got to be one spell or trap for the deck or graveyard, and one monster for deck or graveyard. It got to be one or the other. It can't be both. So then he used the Druma Cannon, so we chain link the Mitsu, he chain link Backjack, and then we chain Little Knight. Little Knight, we get rid of the Ariana. He set a freaking Traptrix, like good stuff, right? I guess. And then we pretty much get everything for turn face down. So we're in a good state still. We use Notebook. We get the Iron Digger, and then also we get the Armor Dragon. Armor Ninja. Get another Mitsu. He used Big Welcome. We got an Ash. So right now we're feeling pretty good, cause we've been waiting for that Big Welcome forever. So we get the Iron Digger. Use that. Add a Notebook back to hand, and then we get Traptrix. And this is really suck actually, because he gets a simultaneous equation. So we don't want our monsters getting banished. So we pretty much just super poly our own board. And that's one way to get rid of it. And it sucked a little bit, but at the same time, it was a good play on his part. So we get a Hanzo back on field, and then we already know that his monster is 29, has a 29 butt, so we can't beat over it, so that kind of sucks too. So we use goddamn Notebook, and then we thought we can negate the Lady Labyrinth, but we can't because he have a card face down. But as that turn, we just said fuck it, we'll just set another Hanzo just in case he want to crash into one of these. And using this early was a bad mistake because I did not know that, I didn't know what I didn't know, right? So you get the Ariana, put it back in hand, you get to set all these freaking cards. So now this is when the advantage starts to pile up, and it sucks pretty bad. So you get the Toby, he set back Welcome, use Welcome with the Cuckoo Clock, get Lovely Labyrinth, and now I can't use the Dragon Stapelia because I used it on the Ariana that he didn't even freaking use. Then he get Ariana, add a Big Welcome, and now he's like steamrolling us with goddamn advantage. But at the same time, we're not discouraged. So he used Big Welcome, then we use Notebook from hand because we didn't want him to tear everything out of our hand. We get Gravity because we know that's a big target for everybody. Everybody want to get the Gravity, right? So he destroyed one. We attached to negate it, and nothing happened, so we're good with that. We rather him not destroy monsters on the field, and we also are good with him not freaking resetting simultaneous equation. And we get when we get a chance, we destroy it as soon as possible. So we get Mitsu. We get a bunch of we getting a lot of advantage now. So now we're in the driver's seat. And I forgot what this face down card is, but we really don't care. So we get Baku, and this is where you get the OTK in. Grab Iron Digger, use these two, be able to summon one back out. We banish this face down card just in case it's Druma Cannon, but we don't think it is. It's Traptrix. But I think he had a timeout because, yeah, this was the timeout one. But he was going to win regardless. But I think he was going for the Druma Cannon, but we would have been good regardless. With that being said, what was that one? This was the Labyrinth. This one was Duel again. 4 turns. So this is 1, 2, 3. Okay, yeah, so this is where it happened where I'm close to leveling up and I get 1 loss. No, it's not. It's way up here. So we're gonna watch some more replays without watching the losses because there's a lot. We beat him pretty convincingly, so we're not gonna show that. And definitely showing this one. So Gimmick Puppet. What happens when you go first, right? I mean, when they go first. We got a lot of, variety. But this one was like one of the scariest. And you see 2 super flawless in your hand with a DD Crow, and you're like, okay, cool, I can work with this, right? And then he does this, I'm like, okay, this gotta be a goddamn tier limit. And we see these and we're like, freak. So he got Dreadful Mansion. And right now, all we're waiting for him to use the rank up spell, and we're just going to banish that. So he used, no, he didn't use one of the cards where I can't chain to it. Yes, he does. He throws that into the graveyard. Where is it? I think it's this one, right? It's one, no, it's one of them. What you can't chain to it. I think it's this one, right? Either way go, he have one of the cards in the graveyard where you can't chain to the effects of a given pumper monster. So that kind of put a wrench in our plays, but we were still good to go. So immediately we just banished the rank up magic spell. Because I know this is part of the FTK and this is what they rely on the most. But this duel had a lot of twists and turns. So right now we're crossing our fingers to say, like, please don't have the out, right? To be able to still one turn kill. And one card that he did have that was kind of like confusing was this Service Puppet play. He pretty much can take a card from us and keep it inside the field, right? And we're not too concerned with that, but at the same time, it's kind of like one of those cards where it's like the simple spoils trap card that you could use in the graveyard too, and then summon out the monster. So my whole thing was, it was kind of to not banish, but fuse off to all the monsters on the field. But I can't because he has 4 of them. So now we have to figure out what we're going to do to fuse. And this is why I learned something new about Super Poly. I thought Super Poly was only once per turn. So he goes to opt to destroy this, and I say, you know what? Fuck it. We're going to fuse again. And I didn't know I could. So I instantly fuse again. So I got the draw, and also I got another monster, which feels good, right? And we get a draw. So then this one adds back to hand. We're not really too concerned with that. Then he get the Service Puppet, and I use the Draxpelia's effect to negate this. But then I'm thinking like, oh shit, he had the fill spell. This is after the fact. I think I found that out next turn that he has this non-affected OP freaking spell, fill spell. Neither here or there. So we only get a Call with the Grave, which seemed to be pretty serviceable in hindsight because easy come, easy go, right? So I instantly Call with the Grave to Ash. So at first I was like, damn, I only got an Ash. I'm gonna use that next serve. Then he ashed the Hanzo. I'm like, oh, I have to ash that. So what we have in the grave, we have duplication. Perfect. Just set that, and then we're gonna get something on fill. We use the Maisu, go into our play, put this in the extra deck. Extra zone, and my dumbass forgot. You cannot be destroyed. I should have just banished it, but I wasn't thinking. So he get another Dreadful, set another one, and it also feels bad because now this shit special summon from the extra at the graveyard. So we're pretty much at his mercy of not knowing what his deck does, and this is where I fucked up at, right? Gravity Ninja, you don't have to use the effect when it summons on the field. It's an optional effect, but if you do get it flip summon, you can use the effect then. When I was trying to do a play, I was going to use duplication to send this off, get Cannon Ninja to reset it, and then banish this, and then flip these face down. But I pressed the wrong button. So I activated Ninja when I should have been activating duplication. So I lost the effect of flipping it face down because you're still unaffected. So it was a bad play on my part, which kind of like, it made the duel way longer than it needed to be. So then I instantly go into repair mode, and I say, okay, I gotta use Torby now. So I pretty much go for Torby, then I banish the fill spell, and then we're good to go. Then you got the SETI, which kind of sucks too, because like why the fuck? So I have to negate that. If I don't negate that, then yeah, I'm really fucked. He uses, I think this is the one you can't respond to the effect of giving puppet monsters, so I use the effect quickly just in case. But no, he had more plays. And now I'm like, oh man, I lost his duel, and I'm just gonna start using the deck again. So I'm like, bro, I'm about to go switch back to another deck. But I stay hopeful, and another thing that he's fucking up at is he putting everything in defense mode. So it's kind of like, okay, well, I'm definitely gonna survive at least this turn, right? So he used the freaking Harpy Feather Duster, what helped in our favor. So now I can flip your monster face down because it was only one monster that was attached to the duplication. So now it's our turn, and we have two notebooks and a bunch of monsters on field with goddamn Maizen. We're good to go. So at this point we're just doing everything slow, taking everything slow. So he instantly go to destroy Green Ninja, and we was like, okay, cool, you're gonna do that, then we're just gonna add another card to the deck, and then he's pretty much getting us advantage by trying to be proactive. It is not working for his favor. So we put Baku on field, go in the cross shape, and this time we're able to do the OTK for real. And right now, I'm rushing because, no, this is not what I'm rushing, but I know time is running out. Matter of fact, this is a duel. Time was running out. I was at like 10 seconds at this point. So I made sure I attack with the right monster first, push him to defense mode, and then attack again. This was a very challenging duel for myself, if I say so myself. It was real challenging. So where are we at? We're here with it? Yeah, we're here with it. This duel was... oh man, this man just had everything. This duel, 12 turns, not very exciting. So this duel was... so this duel, I think right now I'm at this duel. Yeah, this is the duel that I did to get one away from Master 1, right? And then I did this duel, made it back up, so now I'm happy again, right? This duel is the duel that I did right after that. This is my rank up game. Look at this bullshit. This is my rank up game, and I'm going first. What the fuck? Really? This is my rank up game? When I tell you that I was mad as fuck. Duplication cannot tribute off monsters that's not ninjas, because you need to do the levels, right? So there's like nothing I can do. And he have orange light, so I'm like, goddamn, so at least we're gonna get is a max C. And he called it a great ad. I said, what the fuck? So in my head I'm thinking like, okay, well let's just get rid of the Ava, just so he don't get another orange light, right? And that's one. This is the second Dry Charm player I played, and this is why I see this bullshit. And he was on the losing streak. He was about to get deranked, and I was getting ranked up. So I'm thinking, oh, this should be an easy game. And he playing fucking Dry Charm. So I'm like, okay, well, I'm not gonna sit here and watch you play with yourself. I'm more likely dead. So then I quit. I ain't gonna lie to you. I quit. And I usually won't quit on a rank up game, but that one was like, okay, I literally have nothing to play through, and he has everything. So then, what is this? This was an interesting battle, and as you can see, win one, lost one, win one, lost one. Now we want to show you the struggle that Konami was doing to me, like the cards it was giving me on my rank up games. Back to back to back. Matter of fact, at the end I'm gonna show the Solomon great game since it was so many turns, but it was kind of like who's gonna draw the out type of game. So I'm playing this shit and I'm like, fuck. I have white dragon ninja in my hand, right? Feels bad. Is this the game? Yeah, I think this is the game. So the reason I said this last video, the reason why I have this in my deck is because it's protecting the back row. No, this is not the game. So he used Pot Extravagant, and yeah, he did this way too early. Way too early, but we're not really too concerned because we can always chain to it, but I don't think he knows that. Evenly match. So I didn't want my gravity to be banished face down, and I'm okay with him going to the graveyard. And I'm saying, since I'm gonna banish it anyways, I might as well use the ad. I made the call with the grave. So he evenly matched me. Feels very bad. So my whole idea is to get Hanzo on board and then just banish everything else. But my dumbass forgot that this shit destroy everything when it leaves the field. I should have put Torby there, but of course I wasn't fucking thinking. Misplay on my part. But granted, yeah, we still in the game though. For a little bit. So you called by the Grave Gravity Ninja. It was like, okay. Good thing this shit doesn't target, right? So we get Hanzo on board, and then we use Grave Digger. Iron Digger, I keep saying Grave Digger. Iron Digger, and this is where we had the dilemma. Do I destroy this and give him more advantage, or do I destroy this and let him bring it back next turn? So we did something stupid. We destroyed the fucking esophagus, and he immediately go for the goddamn Ghost Rabbit, the Ogre. But thank God we were able to bring that back to hand, but we can't really do it. Oh, we could do something with it. I forgot. Yeah, we didn't normal summon yet. So this is the dilemma. Banish that or keep him in field. We banish it, he bring the shit right back. So I'm like, oh yeah, that was pretty dumb. Yeah, that was pretty dumb. So I should have just banished this and you summon another one when he use another one. I may try to use it again to push something in the graveyard, but you live and you learn, right? So it is what it is. So he used Pot Extravagant. Now he has hell advantage. And my whole idea is use Green Ninja. Once he get the card on the field, we're just gonna flip it face out with Dancing Leaves. Get Toby so we can banish it as soon as he tried to throw something else in the graveyard, which he did. So we use this in White Ninja to get rid of that. Because we're not going to wait for him to activate anything else. So we immediately banish the esophagus. Yep. And then he set one to pass. So right now we're still in good standings because we have a Dancing Leaf and then we have two monsters that we can just attack directly. My whole idea is I should have went to another one, but he does something even better. He uses spell card Reborn, and we're like, I'm like, cool. Now I don't even have to use my my goddamn card to banish it. And he tried to effect Bell on us, and I call it a great ad. So now we're like super good. Now you have no cards in your hand, and we have all the advantage. So I forgot what he brought back. Yeah, so we're good to go. And we use Vaku to add back to hand, and we still did normal summon, so now he's kind of like really fucked. So we use this, banish his ass, since you want to show up to the fucking party, right? Use Notebook, and now we're cooking with hot grease pretty much. We go, get Grandmaster, and we set more things on the field. We set the Hidden Village, which is our saving grace. Use Gravedigger to put this at 3,000 so we can't get beaten over. And if he does, we have something to summon from the freaking banish. We get rid of that. In a draw phase, by the way. Don't let him flip that shit face up. Let's go to another replay. So now I'm one game away from leveling up, right? I'm one game away, and I'm playing against, what is it? Tenpai. Watch the fucking hand they give me. Watch the hand they give me. Matter of fact, I lost this game. It was more me than them, but watch the hand they give me. Now, granted, this is not a very, very bad hand, but it's a bad hand. And I knew this was a bad hand because they made me go first. So I'm already thinking like, okay, yeah, I'm playing against Tenpai, so I'm pretty much fucked, right? So he Raigeki us. Cool. And he used Doro. I'm like, alright, cool. I'm not going to try to like use it too early. And use Granku, whatever the fuck that shit called. He goes into Biden. Try to use that in the graveyard. I go spell it, right? He crossed out. I'm like, okay, cool. That kind of sucks. So I cover the graveyard because I don't want you to get advantage. So now you only have 2 cards in hand. So I'm like, okay, cool. If he had the Tundra, right, or the whatever the purple one, the orange one is, he would use it already. So we go into Gravity Ninja, and this is where I fucked up at, right? I use them put them face down, and yeah, this is where I fucked up at. So I have goddamn matter of fact, I needed to. Never mind. This wasn't a misplay. Yes, it was. So when I flipped it face forward, I had the option to flip them face down again, and I didn't. And that was the reason why I lost the game. So I should have flipped this face down. I should have flipped it back face down. So then he used Kaiman. I used Carve the Grave, and we already know what kind of game this is, right? So he used a Chandra. If that was a battling thing, then he would have been all set, right? I could have put them face down after he flipped me face up, and then he tried to summon out the Vajra. But since I had it already face up, I kind of lost out on all that. And he has another Biden. I thought people don't play more than one Biden. So after this, I'm like, yeah, I pretty much lost. But I let him get his attacks off. But that one simple mistake what made me lose the game. And I already knowing that I don't have no goddamn way to destroy this. I mean, to beat this. I just let him attack. But yeah, that one simple mistake. I could have been in Master 1 right then and there, and I could have had a better energized video, but I kind of made a mistake. And he still didn't make it, so I'm happy. So that was this replay? Yep. So then I play against, what is it? Another Salaman Great. I don't know why I'm playing against so many Salaman Greats, but yeah, it is what it is. And this game I almost lost too, truth be told. So I'm going first. And there's not too much I can do until he does that shit. So I'm happy he does that. I'm able to use notebook from hand. Do that, the impermanent. So I have duplication and I have notebook in hand. I mean notebook on the field, which feels good because notebook can turn into gravity ninja, and I could just summon out a whole bunch of shit. So he maxes me, so I maxes him back. Just in case he have a Call by the Grave, he can Call by the Grave both of our shit, but he didn't. So they both resolve, and of course I'm getting them advantage by doing this, but it is what it is. You have to do what you have to do at this point. So I use duplication, and so another thing to be sure about when you use duplication, you have to be sure about how many cards you're summoning, right? So when I use duplication, my target is Mitsu, Torby twice, and then Cannon. Cannon summon back out Gravity, face down. Mitsu pretty much flip it face up so you can get the 2 flip downs. But right now I can put 2 Torbys on field, but I need a space for Gravity. So I opted out not to summon the last one, just so I can keep space. So you have to be aware of that too. That's why usually when you see Mitsu, he's always in the top extra deck zone because I wanna keep the whole field clear. So I instantly use Torby and Cannon to banish this, just in case he want to target any of my monsters. Freaking Cannon has an effect where he can, yeah, he went to battle phase and he's scared shot at me. But Cannon has an effect that if any of these cards are target, you can pretty much tribute it and take its place, so you can still get the effects off. So he has like a jump off effect. So yeah, I'm pretty much doing my plays. This is where I mess up again. So I did something stupid. I think I misplayed this game too. So he maxes me again, which I'm not highly concerned with, because I use goddamn Mitsu to do that, and then he pretty much destroys it before I'm able to flip it face forward by use, and we just attach, right? So we use that, get Baku to add something back to hand, use that, summon that out, and where I messed up at is I wasn't fully aware of what I have on field. So when it comes to ninja cards, it says 2 different ninja with different types. So both of them say the same thing. So you can't contact fuse a warrior with a warrior. And there's only a few warriors in the deck, and you have to be sure to not try to contact or fuse a warrior with a warrior. So that's where I messed up at. So I grabbed back goddamn notebook, not realizing he don't have shit on the fucking field. He had that face down card, and this is where I fucked up at. I should have got Iron Digger. No, I can't get Iron Digger. What can I get? I should have got Torby to special summon out Hanzo. But yeah, it is what it is. So I kind of messed that up, and I use 2 of my. I got greedy. I used Mitsu and I used Baku to make cross sheet when I should have fucking used Maizen just to get them off the field. Now I have 2 warriors, and I can't go into anything else. So I kind of like goddamn myself. And right now I'm cussing out very loud because I'm like, I just missed lethal because I'm not paying attention. 2 fatal mistakes. But it's all good though. This is still a fucking grinding deck. You can grind to get the win. So get Mitsu to get our negates going on, right? And right now, yeah, we're pretty much in the grind game. So I'm gonna use Torby to freaking flip face forward to get in the gate and then banish off. But he ain't safe for that, so I'm happy. No, he had a connection fail. He ain't making the master either. He had a connection fail, so he kind of like saved me because I made a few mistakes, a few of them to be honest. And then this is my next level up. I'm telling you, boy, I was in a blender. This whole day I was in a blender. Now watch this bullshit. I'm playing against Mathmech, right? Easy. If it's any deck I can play against that I can beat, like very simply, it's Mathmech. And this is the fucking hand I get. Come on, Konami, bro. And after I got this hand, I'm like, bro, I should fucking. I feel like quitting. To be honest, I feel like getting off for the rest of the night. But apparently, I played 2 more games. So yeah, we maxi that, and then we get a fucking second chance at life. He decided not to play into maxi. You understand? And we get a fucking superpower. And this is probably the biggest mistake I made because I want to get rid of the card, but at the same time it was a little greedy because it's like fucking level 200. I mean attack 200. But yeah, this is where, in hindsight, I should have never let Circular freaking get Firewall Guardian. I shouldn't have let him do that. But I wasn't really like paying attention like that, right? So now he has the Omni Negate effect, and I'm not remembering this. And I'm telling you, I'm narrating this as me realizing now, but in retrospect, I did not realize it. So I'm like, okay, let his dumb ass do something. I'm going to 100% call by the grave that shit, right? And I want to get diameter like 100%. So I super poly these two, right? Circular and goddamn Sigma. So I'm like, okay, cool. One card down. Put this in defense mode so he can't attack over it. So I have at least something, right? So he get equation. I thought you had to pick it before, but apparently you could choose whatever. So I call with the Graveyard. Alberton pretty much negates it, and I'm like, mouth open, pause, amazed. And we already know this. This is the same old song, right? We already know how Magmet give it up. They pretty much can link climb into anything they want to. They probably can link climb to 100 if Konami give them enough time to do it. So I pretty much was dealt some shitty cards. And yeah, having this in attack mode is what killed me for the most part, but I probably would have died next turn anyways, because like, what could I have really done with one Garura? So yeah, it is what it is. So then we play against Centurion. And this is probably the most gamey game I got, to be honest. I believe I'm going first. No, I'm not. Oh, I am. Pardon me. So this is the hint I get, and I'm like, okay, well, if he ashed me, then I'm gonna be highly fucking upset, right? He didn't ash me, so I get Hanzo, and he drove me. So I'm like, okay, well, that's almost just as bad, but I guess. So I instantly, he go for Oak to get stand up. So I'm getting Chudea. Chudea comes out. I instantly might see that shit. So I was hoping he summoned out Pramila, but he summoned out Vision Resonator. So I used Gravity and I flipped them bitches face down immediately. We are not playing them games today. And we know how crazy them dragon things can go. So then we get Torby by the grace of God in our opening hand. I don't know why I put that in the extra deck zone, but it is what it is. And he goes over our shit, and we like, yeah, thank you. Yeah, stupid. So now we able to go into some more plays, right? So we put Cannon on the field. Cannon get Torby. We do that. Banish his face down card because we don't know what it is. And it's a statue of Anguish Patterns. I don't care. You're gone. So then now we're sitting on a Super Poly in hand in the Ash. And VVS's can't do really nothing. He realized he can't flip his monster's face award. So he quits. Which makes sense. And then the final battle would be against Yugioh. Of course. So I played against Yugioh so many times, and yeah. For game, this is a little, you know what I mean? So I'm thinking like, please be something decent. So I'm like, cool. I got Cannon. I got Hidden Village. He started turning red, so I'm like, okay, he has something. He imperms us. Not really mad about it, because I'm like, okay, whatever. So he imperms us immediately. I use Mitsu, so I'm looking for the max save. He don't do it. So we put that face out, go on the Grandmaster, right? Grandmaster gets us duplication. And we add Green Ninja back to hand just so we can get some flip down fodder, right? Get duplication, use these two to go into Maizen. Play them in the extra deck zone. Boom, we're lit. We are lit. So he used Nightmare Pain. We instantly go into our Gravity Ninja. we made sure we don't use the effect. If you want to be smart, just put it face down next time. So then we summon out all our monsters, boom, 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 and we realized that we got cannon in the graveyard. So that kind of like put a wrench in our plays, right? But we're not gonna stop there, so we good to go. But having cannon to 1 kind of feels bad, so I usually put it to 2 for one of those reasons exactly. But it is what it is. So he used this. So we're thinking like, okay, well, we're not really scared of this since he already normal summoned. So let's just banish Nightmare Pain and flip him face down. I think that would be a better, you know what I mean? Better play. He used Gruesome Grave Squirmer, and we're like, okay, yo, that's an easy negate. Because we still have one face down with Mitsu. So now we playing Yugioh, pretty much. We're playing Yugioh. So he banished Nightmare Pain, flip that face down, and it's GG's. This video gonna be long as hell. Please pardon me for the long replay, but I'm gonna show you one of the plays where, yeah, I didn't like that. I didn't like that duel. That duel was kind of aggravating. I'm gonna show you the duel that we lost off of sheer luck, right? I think I went first this duel and everything too, so that's how bad it felt. Yep. So this is one of those where I'm put the fuck up. I'm set up for real, for real. And this is the duel that I said the reason why I added White Dragon Ninja for this duel exactly, right? So I get the license, duplication, and I got fucking Dancing Leaves. And this nigga, he used Premium Map. And if I was able to fucking have this in the deck, this would have never happened. This would never happen. So the one that I needed in the deck the whole time, that I could have just fucking had him like chilling, is the one card I needed in the deck, and that's the one card I have in my hand. So yeah, I put his mini cards face. I put this card face up just so I can not die this turn. But yeah, and he used a night. He pretty much, I'm at his mercy. So we instantly tried to at least not give him too much advantage. So we banished the goddamn Beckoning Beast, and he has another one. So he goes into goddamn Venom of Evil. So we're like, okay, well, it still feels bad, you know what I mean? I can't really do anything because I can't attack and destroy this shit. So then he used goddamn Yubel, get the Spirit of Yubel, and yeah, that's pretty much all she wrote, to be honest. So I use Maizen. He does this. I go ahead and get Gravity. Flip the holes face down, right? He still get Nightmare Pain. So in retrospect, I should put this in attack mode, but at the end of the day, it's kind of like there's really wasn't too much I can do anyways. So yeah, I was at his mercy at this point. All because the one of White Dragon Ninja that I needed in the deck was in my hand, and the one time I could have been able to resolve it in great fashion is the one time that is in my fucking hand, and there's no way I can summon it out, right? So he just attacked him to Gravity a bunch of times and got killed. Granted, I think he would have been able to get another Yubel monster out to get the attack into Maizen anyway, so I would have been fucked regardless, to be honest. And then let's see, the last replay is this one right here. This is the very long replay of Salamangreat. The one that I played against Ritual Beast is pretty much, he passed the first turn because he was going first. I set up a board, it was his turn, and then I fucking flipped down the 2 Ritual Beast monsters and he quit. So that duel wasn't that exciting. It was no back and forth. I was able to go first, so it kind of fucked him up a little bit. Well, no, I wasn't able to first. He bricked first hand, so it fucked him up a little bit. So yeah, going against goddamn Salamangreat, he's going first, and he's comboing off with no interruptions. And I'm looking at Green Ninja and shit in hand, and I'm like, okay, well, I'm going to have to super poly something through and through. And yeah, matter of fact, this duel was kind of exciting, to be honest. But yeah, I'm gonna have to super poly something, because there's nothing I can really do, right? And this is where I was able to goddamn use the special which card I have in hand. This kind of felt bad, I ain't gonna lie. So then I decided to say, hey, let's just super poly and get the ace card, right? Ace space speculation. So we did this, and then we have Jewel Mechanic in the hand, so we're able to flip everything face down. And once we do that, we'll just tribute off his monster. But since he put a card face down already, was it, fuck it, we'll just do it now. And he ashed it. So that prolonged a turn. But what's good about Dancing Ladies is I can pretty much reset this fucking card. And that's what I do. And I'm more concerned on not flipping that face forward. So I just, you know, left him face down, which I should have just attacked it. But I know he like a lot of his cards in the graveyard, so I didn't want to give him advantage, but it doesn't matter because he got the card in the graveyard regardless, so it kind of like wasted time, to be honest. So right now I'm waiting for him to put 2 cards face on the field. I use Baku to get a card in hand. Main reasons why, so I can fusion summon. So he did that, got rid of the ace. And I'm like, okay, well, this seems like it's gonna be a Jewel Mechanic type of a flip face down, because now you have Blink monsters and shit, and he's trying to OTK. So I did something stupid. I decided to fuse summon first. Very dumb. And that's when he he used raging fucking samurai man. Salman Great Rage. So now I lose a Jewel Mechanic for nothing, because he was going to go for that one. I should just use Jewel Mechanic, but I got greedy, I ain't gonna lie. So he got the mirror, which basically fetches summon itself like R effect when you add it to hand. And since everything fades out, he can't take anything. I don't have anything in hand, so he can't rip it from my hand. So yeah, he got this Bell Links in hand. I mean engraved, and this is what saved him. This is the reason why the duel was so fucking long. The Bell Links. So you add Ash back to Ash, and I forgot about that. Yeah. And he destroyed the Dancing Leaves, which kind of felt bad too. And he didn't attack anything, so I'm happy about that. And what he doesn't know is this ace card can come back. Yes, sir, can come back. So he decided to try to Promethean us. So we go spell it. And on top of that, that makes it feel bad because now we have Baku that we can add back to hand, and he instantly got down and perm that. So now we're in a pickle because we're like, okay, well, clearly we're in a grind game right now. And then he get the Raging Phoenix back on the field, which feels bad. And he put in the there's one new attack. So we go for SP Little Line just so we can get rid of it, because this is one of the cards that's going to be bigger than anything else, and I'd rather get rid of it now. And I can just put monsters back on field and just tribute them off and get Ace back again. So he had Salman Great Circle again. And this feels bad because it's like, okay, well, yeah. From what I know from goddamn Salman Great, spinning is supposed to be on field so you can get that XC monster. So I get rid of Gazelle, and he has Spinny back on field. Spinny get banished afterwards, so we're good with that. And he got SP on night. And he doesn't attack. I don't know why he doesn't attack. Makes no sense. So what he does wrong is he decided to Ash this instead of SP Golden Knight. So now he loses both his cards. or does he? Right? So we have 2 cards that's higher than both his cards. So we go for the Gazelle. He Bell Links. So we just get the SP Knight out of there. And now we're in a serious crying game. It's kind of like who's going to top deck the better card. And I don't think he is. So now it's our turn again. He used this God-forsaken card, Thunder Ruler, which is usually in Drytron, which they trying to like stall the game out. So instead of getting rid of the Gazelle, you got rid of the goddamn Fill Spell because we know he still have protection. So instead of doing that, we just decided to goddamn, yeah, we good. And I knew that was going to happen. So what Grandmaster has is he has protection. You cannot target him once he point at the monster. No matter, it don't got to be ninja, it might be nothing. You just got to be pointing at the monster. So it's untargetable. And you can't attack it if he's pointing at the monster, which is also good. So he has to target SP Knight. And if you're going to target SP Knight, I'm just going to advantage him with Gazelle. So you get no advantage. Which he doesn't know that it's kind of like, yeah, you're dead now, bro. So I added this back to hand. Oh, I couldn't put it in attack mode. So we get the what you call dance. We add back duplication, and we don't attack. I guess. I don't know why we didn't attack. So you got the Will of Solomon, great. We get rid of Gazelle again because why not? And then we tribute off Baku for what? I get, oh, so we can use him for duplication, right? So we get the will of what you call it. We fell right into the plan. We just immediately got rid of that shit. Yeah, so he pretty much saved destruction for his Promethean, which is the wrong fucking play. So instead of activating any cards, he just started attacking. But we also okay with that too, because after this, you're dead. So you're dead. There's no, yeah, you're good to go. So we flip those 2 face down. We destroy that. He used Bell Links again. So then we use Hidden Village, just so we can get some protection also. We go into Maizen. Use Hidden Village, get the Iron Digger back. He tried to destroy Maizen. We chain to that. Put Mitsu down. We protect Maizen. And now we're attacking directly. So this is a very, 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 very long game. And it was really drawn out to who will make the better plays and who got the better cards to make the better plays. And since ninjas are in the major grind game, was able to edge them out. Pause. That sounds crazy. So we're gonna go into one more replay because I'm pretty sure y'all want to see the U-Bell. Let's see. It's either this one or this one. This one was kind of like aggravating as fuck. Yeah, I don't want to watch that one. We're gonna watch this one. I'll save that one. I'll make sure I save that one and keep it on the top so you can watch it. But I'm gonna put every replay that we didn't watch today in my ID. But yeah, I do not want to watch that one. So we're going first. Oh, we watched this one already. Pardon me. I'm bugging. I think this is the one. I guess we'll watch the one that I don't watch. Which one is this one? Yeah, we'll watch it. We'll watch all of them. Fuck it, since we're already here. This one was a major back and forth, but it was more of how unfair certain cards that freaking U-Bell get. It's just super unfair. So we start off with DD Crow in Super Poly, which kind of feels good. But there's really nothing we can do with a goddamn DD Crow with U-Bell. Now, Ghost Spell, we could do something with that. Now they have Eternal Favorite, which is kind of like a card that just gives hella advantage. Honestly, what more people don't play it, but yeah. So we're here to yeah. So you see that we have Call of the Grave and Super Poly. How do you lose this, right? Like, you're gonna Call of the Grave defend with Yugioh, right? You have to. So I use Torby. They let that go through. Use Gravity. Try to flip both of those face down, right? And I let that happen. Mostly because I wanted to fuse their field. I wanted to kill this turn. So, in order to kill this turn, I have to fuse some monsters together, you know what I mean? But it didn't go as planned, right? Apparently his face down cards are way stronger than I expected. So I get the Torby, and then I use Mitsu to go into Maizen. He used Eternal Favorite. I'm okay with that. So I get some advantage. So I get Cannon. He pushed out that. We go ahead and instantly say, you know what, we're gonna play for the long ride because we can't attack now. So we use Iron Digger. We get rid of the goddamn Pain. Then we go into SP Golden Knight to get rid of the Spirit of Yubel. So we're right now thinking that, okay, this should be enough, right? I still have a Call of the Grave, a Ghost Spell, and a DD Crow. So it should be enough. So we put the Baku in attack mode for whatever reason. That was stupid. And we put down the face down Call of the Grave. Since we use the SP Golden Knight effect, we cannot attack directly. So I didn't even try. So we Ghost Spell the goddamn Eternal Favorite. Then he have this Protector Horus card. Why? And in my defense, I should have just banished him and Baku, but I didn't. And I don't know why. So he got rid of the SP Golden Knight. That could have been our saving grace a little bit. But yeah, I wasn't thinking. Because I'm thinking he can't FTK. Right? So we do this. We go into Maizen. We attack directly. He used SP Golden Knight. I used the goddamn Maizen. And then he used Yubel, which is great. So now I can just Call the Grave it. And right now I'm thinking that I'm still in good favor. He tried to special summon one, and I'm like, okay, well, that really does nothing, to be honest. But he grabbed it for the banish. I didn't know you could. Yeah, you could grab it for the graveyard banish. But I'm like, you can't grab the Phantom Yubel, so you all set regardless. So we get the Green Ninja. Now he had 2 Spirit Yubels on field. And I'm like, okay, well, this feels very bad. So I attack directly because he still don't have Nightmare Pain, but he has it now. And this is where, yeah, the bullshit happens. He used Forbidden Droplet and sends a trap. Ah! You're running all of these fucking tech cards in this one deck. So yeah, now we can't get the advantage from that, but it is what it is. We still feel like we are decent. But apparently if you send this trap card, it just sets itself back. Why do people not play that card? I don't know. So you use Nightmare Pain to destroy another card. So we're like, okay, cool. At least we can get rid of something, right? So he set another Yubel. At this point, I'm like, I can still kind of win, right? All I gotta do is just banish another card and then, you know what I mean, stop him from attacking me a bunch of times. And yeah, he pulled out this bullshit. The Ravenous number 35. The fuck is that? So in my head, I'm thinking like, okay, cool. We gonna banish Nightmare Pain at least, right? Just so he can reflect damage. Feels bad, but it is what it is. You gotta do what you gotta do. And my dumbass, what I should have done was, I should have fucking flipped down this XC monster. So I did not know he could do that. So yeah, he attacked me with 0 monsters. I guess it's the troll. And then he comes up with this bullshit. And now I know I'm cooked. So this pretty much was my climb, right? Playing this bullshit like this. So I use dancing leaves. I'm like, I got one more attempt to do something, which won't be that good. Then he does this. So he instantly negate that because I already knew that was going to happen. But I didn't know he could destroy it too. But it is what it is. There was nothing I could do regardless. He attacked me for game. So he's able to mix in reflecting monsters at 0 and also strong XP monsters because he have a bunch of level 10s. And his bitch ass still didn't make it to fucking masters. I'm happy. I'm not usually a hater, but you're a fucking degenerate. Let's go to the deck. And this is one of my favorite decks. I ain't gonna lie to you. I love playing this deck a lot. It's a lot of fun. It's a challenge. But you don't get the scummy feeling by like using floodgates and shit. It's kind of like you're almost patiently overthinking your opponent. And yeah, so I have, these are my ratios. So I brought Cannon down to 1. I used 3 Torbis, which is very good. You like to see them in your hand. Mitsu, you like to see this in your hand too. Matter of fact, you like to see all these ninjas in your hand besides Gravity and White Ninja. So I'm still not sold on this card for the simple fact that it's so situational, right? You don't play against a lot of decks that like blow up the background, and if you do, like that's when you can use it. But it's super duper situational. If you don't have the dancing leaves in your hand, you can't get to the White Ninja, which kind of sucks. And for whatever reason, he's not under the category when it's time for him to summon out a monster. Let's see. 1 ninja monster, and it doesn't. Is it ninjas? I don't see why this doesn't pop up on the radar. All these other monsters does besides the White Ninja. Like, is he not a ninja? Just because he's a dragon? That's bullshit. But yeah, all these cards are like well balanced. I think it's very good. It's a argue for Ghost Spell and DD Crow, but I feel like they are pretty good, especially how the meta is being shifted. I did add the Yugioh card in here because I ran into a lot of Yugioh, and I'm like, okay, well, fuck it. And I just lure 1 Grandmaster down, add a Yugioh monster. As you can see, the Ace of Spades work. It worked like it worked like a motherfucker. But the rest of these cards, I think, is well balanced. Only thing feel bad is if this get banished, then you're kind of fucked. But Dancing Leaves, if you're resolving this, you can push this back to hand, so you're able to return 1 spell and trap Nijitsu card, and it's an option to do either the Dancing Leaf or the duplication. So I usually use that to push this back to hand. But once I resolve duplication, I'm pretty decent with the results. It's not too much of me needing this twice. I pretty much need to resolve this once, and I'm pretty good for the rest of the game, as you can see. And I love this deck so much that I almost have all the super rare, well, a bunch of super rares royal. Got that, got the Field Spell royal, and I got the Baku royal, right? So I need a royal goddamn Green Ninja, the Torbi royal, and all the Dancing Leaves royal, and then all these, the Armor Ninja. I need a lot of royal shit. Never mind, I'm bugging. But yeah, let me know what you think about the deck, and should I play this over ninjas? I don't know. I think this is a very fun deck to play, and yeah, the proof is in the pudding. I literally walked y'all through. I hope you don't mind a long freaking video, but this is one way to do it because I usually lose a lot of my replays because I don't record it soon enough. I'm gonna save this replay for y'all since I ain't go through it. Yes, I lose a lot of my replays because I don't record it soon enough. So after I made Master, I was so super excited about making Master that I'm like, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna record now. It's like 12 o'clock at night right now, so I gotta still edit this shit. But yeah, it is what it is. I'm gonna save all these bullshit, man. Yeah, I think the last one is. No, is this one? No, it's a goddamn. I digress. I can't find it, but yeah, this one. God damn it. Well, cue the outro. I'm not gonna watch this replay because I'm already tired as fuck. It's 12:14. I gotta fucking work in the morning. I'll wake up at 6 o'clock and yeah. It is what it is. It is what it is. And I'm going second. But yeah. Let me know what you guys liked about the video, what you didn't like. If you want me to continue to play ninjas. If I get a good response with it, I'll make more deck profiles and more gameplays. But yeah, I definitely climb with ninjas, and the proof is in the pudding, right? So y'all can enjoy these replays. This is your boy Mind Control. This is my ID. Have fun with it. Until next time, cue the outro.